Hi, this is Kyle Newton. I want to thank you for taking a few brief moments to review the transformation overview video. InVision is about empowering individuals and organizations to produce a large amount of results in a short period of time through interactive learning and transformational processes. Part of the interactive learning and transformational processes we offer is the transformation. So let's dive in and take a look at that. The core 4 InVision event starts out with the InVision experience, a 1 to 2 hour free event that introduces you to the concept of lenses, life's emotional navigation system. But then we move that concept closer to us at the eye level, at the awakening, at our perception level. And we look at core beliefs and paradigms and programs we operate our life by and learn further how to discover our lenses, which leads us to this event, the transformation, where we take the concept of lenses into the deeper regions of our mind and how we think and literally get a mind transformation on our life, which leads us and opens the doorway to the mastery, where we can take the lens concept to the heart level of how we think. And that's a powerful process. Now, it's all about lens discovery, which is our belief systems. And lens stands for life's emotional navigation system. At our events, we use these bozo style big green glasses to represent belief systems, paradigms that we have. You'll see us there at the bottom right of the screen wearing those glasses. And I use these as simply as a prop and an illustrative process to show our emotional navigation system or our belief system. Many of us today use GPSs in our car. We literally plug in a destination, follow the GPS signals until we arrive at our destination or our destiny. The same process happens in our lives. Many of us have destinations plugged into our life's emotional navigation system. That leads us to destinations and results we want. But more importantly, discovering those destinations and destinies that are plugged into our life's emotional navigation system that we don't want, discovering those lenses, then removing those lenses and ultimately smashing those lenses and making a leap to our destiny, utilizing a lens empowerment action process. At all of our events, we help you make a leap to your destiny through producing a large amount of results in a short period of time by discovering, removing, and smashing your lenses and leaving you with a set of tools that you can do this work at home. It's not about becoming a seminar junkie as it is learning the tools that gives you an empowerment action process to discover, remove, and smash your lenses. And the 3 fundamentals to personal empowerment and making the leap are just that. First step, lens discovery, self-awareness. We covered that at the experience and the awakening. Second step, lens removal, personal responsibility, learning how we think deep in our mind and taking responsibility over those lenses of the mind. And then step 3, lens smashing, that sustained motivation, really smashing those lenses at a deep level, at a heart level. That way they never come back on us and we produce that large amount of results in a short period of time. The InVision Awakening, step 2, was about the concept of taking the lenses from the outside of us to the inside of us, discovering and having self-awareness that it's how we see the world that makes all the difference. But step 3, the transformation, is about lens removal, taking personal responsibility of how we see our maps, our outward realities, and how the outward reality is filtered through these lenses. But these lenses are really closer to the perception level of how we see the world, and now the transformation explains to us how we think. So we can begin to move into lens removal, taking that level of personal responsibility over our thought processes. Now we continue on in using interactive learning formats, experiential learning, so that through behaviors and emotions we can play detective, and we're looking for these lenses, these programs, these paradigms, these belief systems that are driving our lives and dictating where we want to go. So let's look at some of the programs we're going to discover and some of the lenses we're going to remove at the transformation. We're going to look at how the brain works, literally at a biochemical, even a quantum level. We're going to look at videos, audios, all kinds of things that are going to explain to us how our brain works, so we can further understand the lenses of faith and fear, and how to remove fear and how to strengthen faith, how to go into trusting courage, trusting ourselves, having courage and faith to push forward into our destinies. The inner communication, the little voice that happens up in that colorful mind of ours, and how that little voice, our inner communication, really shapes our lenses and supports our lenses and molds our lenses. Literally the need and the desire to be right. Ladies and gentlemen, that need drives so much of what we do. It forms so many of our lenses, and we explore the thought process about being right all the time. We talked about fact meaning. That's looking at external circumstances and then how they filter through these lenses and end up in our brain as a meaning, as a certain meaning assignment, and how the fact meaning process dictates our lenses. And by taking control of the fact meaning process, we literally begin to remove our lenses. How to move from an empowered state and stay in that empowered state versus a disempowered state, and how to stay in that state and stay in a state of lens removal, lens smashing, lens discovery. You know, at the transformation, we look at the mind and quantum physics. We look at literally how the neuroscience of our thinking occurs. Neurons that fire together wire together, and they form a dominant neurological association, literally a thought pattern that either sets us up for destiny or sets us up for failure. And by understanding how the mind works, the fabric of thought, we can begin to understand more about why we do what we do. And why we do what we do is driven by the emotional centers of the brain. The amygdala, the hypothalamus, all of this. And we watch videos and audios and really dive into how the emotions dictate our life's emotional navigation system. And we do this through games and exercises and experiential learning. Put that brain into activity. Get it in the game so it can discover and bring light into our thought process. So we're not like Homer Simpson wondering what we're doing, only using a really small brain or a small portion of our brain. We want to use it all. We want to activate it all. We really want to understand how we think so we can change our behaviors and change our destiny. Step 3 of the transformation moves us from maps, through the lenses, through the perception, into the mind, and allows us to step into lens removal, which opens the gateway for step 4, the InVision mastery and lens smashing through sustained motivation. The experience is step 1 in the 4 core events, leading to the awakening, leading to the transformation, leading to the mastery. Visit our website, www.icaninvision.com, for more details. Click on the events section, register for one of our live events, and we look forward to seeing you soon.